out. Here I am, Samantha Patriot on Hollywood Boulevard, asking the stars what they think about unemployment in America.
The June 2011 unemployment report is out. Unemployment is at 9.2% this month. Underemployment is at 16.2%. The average hourly earnings is at $19.41. Hours worked is at 34.3. The average monthly salary is $2,884, while the average yearly salary is $34,619. Well, that's it for the unemployment report here at the office. Let's hear it from real people on the streets.
The June unemployment report is out, and unemployment is at 9.2%, and underemployment is at 16.2%. What do you think about that?
That our economy is going low. It's bad. I don't like that.
I think it's actually pretty bad. I'm actually on unemployment myself, but I also have a job. I work in the law enforcement as a probation counselor, and I only work temporarily, so it's not really good right now. So that's pretty bad.
I think there's a substantial change in the number of people that have become employed. Actually, it's just a fluctuation right now, and I think things are going to change a bit for the worse. I think the economy is going straight in the toilet because I don't see us getting any better. China's not going to buy any more of our bad debt, and it just keeps spiraling out of control. Spendings, we're reining in spending, we're taking the military budget we use for other things, but it's just not going to be enough to keep up the pace of what we need to keep our budget stabilized.
It's absolutely ludicrous. In the state of California, how many people live here, how many businesses are here, that's absolutely insane. How many people don't have jobs here and are struggling to make a living, it's absolutely insane. I think the government needs to step in and help instead of spending all their time helping other countries and helping other people. They should take care of what's at home first.
Well, I think the numbers are shocking, but there is no work out there. And until companies start taking chances to hire more people, we're still going to be worried. I bet that the unemployment is going to rise to about 20% by the end of the year because it's just that tight. And everybody thinks it's cool, but it's not.
Yeah, it seems pretty pessimistic, Elmo. What gives you this opinion that it's going to be worse?
Well, because more and more people are out of work, and more people are more and more companies are still laying people off. And it's still harder for me to even get a job. I've tried out, and it doesn't work out.
The highest number of unemployed is teens at 24.5% and blacks at 16.1%. What can be done to help these workers?
I think new jobs have to be created, but before we create new jobs, we have to come up with new, fresh ideas that actually satisfy both the Democratic and Republican base. I don't think that they can come to a consensus because there's so much fighting over spending, what to cut, what not to cut. The answer obviously is not to cut anything, but how can you do that in a political climate when so many people have their own opinions?
I think just going to school. Everybody just get an education, because if you don't get an education, well, now is their time to do it, because since a lot of people are out of work and you can get financial aid and just do higher education to get a better job so you won't have to be stuck with unemployment.
I think the teen problem is a lot of it needs to be encouragement, probably by people at school. They need to be encouraged to seek tools that will help them get jobs once they're out of school. And as far as the black population, I really don't know. Maybe it's just their neighborhoods have a decrease in business because maybe they're not as popular for visitors, and a lot of businesses just aren't doing well. So maybe it's just their area that they live in. But teens, I think it's more a thing of counselors encouraging them to use their skills and actually go out there, not be lazy, and look for work.
I think more effective programs for teens and blacks, okay? More programs that can go into their neighborhoods and provide summer employment or employment where they can help clean up the neighborhood. They'll be excited. Teens don't like to do anything unless they get paid for it, and that's a way to great way to kill two birds with one stone.
What kind of work do you see out there in the community that can be done?
Well, like I said, there's programs that can be funded by the city or the state that will let kids go around and pick up garbage, clean the streets a little bit, water it down, work in the cooling centers when it gets really, really hot, help the elderly. Anything that can help people, they can put a price on it and utilize the teenagers.
Great. That's a great idea, Elmo. Government payrolls are down for 8 straight months. Is this good or bad that the government is cutting payrolls?
I think that if the broke people who don't work don't get any more money and the government people are getting more money, it's bad.
It's absolutely bad. How can it be good? The government is part of the problem of the unemployment problem that's going on in California. So obviously that is a big problem. The government needs to step in and do something about it because California is one of the biggest states in the whole union, and seriously, the fact that they're kind of ignoring the whole issue isn't helping anything.
This is bad because it's gonna, everything has a ripple effect. So it's gonna ripple off and affect, you cut some of the government jobs, it's gonna cut other jobs too. And it's gonna cut a lot of money that's flowing in the community, so there won't be any money at all. So yeah, they need to get those up and running again.
The government cutting payrolls, I think, is bad. It's bad for me because my job is getting cut down, so that's not really good. I'm out here to make a buck or two, so I mean that's pretty bad since I do have an education, but I would go back and get my master's if I could.
What's holding you back? What's holding you back?
What's holding me back? Well, I have a child. I have a 3-year-old, so spending time with him, and then also my job, and temporarily, I never know when I'm going to get called in, so
Is there anything else you want to add?
No, just girl power.
Just live your life, be free, be happy, that's it.
Happy Tuesday.
Any last words, Catwoman?
Yes, bring some work to California. These people need jobs. They're coming here day and night. Day and night, new people are moving here, and the ones that already live here don't have any work. Come and take care of it. Mr. President, are you listening?
Thank you, Catwoman.
Leave Barack Obama alone. Let him do his job.
Thank you for joining us here on Hollywood Boulevard, where we talk to the stars of Hollywood about the June unemployment report. Keep logging into us right here on YouTube.